So today I have something a little different to show you. As you know, the beta for New World just ended, and we're crushed because we had a great time playing the beta for the game, but it's gone, and now we have to wait till September 28th for the game to be released, so we can go back to no lifing it. In the meantime, I'm going over some footage from New World that I recorded in the beta, and I wanted to show you the first and only war that I was able to be a part of. Wanted to explain a few things before the war began. Basically, every territory in the game, save for the 3 endgame, like max level territories, can be fought for and claimed by one of the 3 factions. Once it's claimed by that faction, other factions can do PvP missions in that zone to throw it into turmoil and then declare a war on that territory. If they're able to take over that territory, they own it now, and it gives significant buffs to the faction that holds it and the people of that faction in that territory, and it's also bragging rights. It's part of the meta narrative of New World. 3 factions battling for control of Eternum. So in this particular case, we are Covenant, the only good faction to be, bathing the world in holy light, smites, and other things. And we hold 2 properties on this map, 2 territories on this map. We hold First Light, and we hold Brightwood. Brightwood and First Light's kind of a negligible zone, but Brightwood's a very important to Covenant. It's really our home on this server, and it's a very important zone for us just strategically, and just we have basically all of our strength based here. On our server, I'm going to guess that Covenant, our faction, was probably only about 10% of the total server population, if not maybe less. The rest of it is Marauder and Syndicate. And so the Syndicate came and declared a war on Brightwood, and what you're going to see in this video is our Covenant forces mustering out the cream of the crop, the best 50 men we could send to battle up against 50 of the best men, ostensibly, from the Syndicate. And we're fighting for control of this zone. The war happens in different stages. The first stage involves 3 points, A, B, and C. The attacking team has to try to conquer those points to basically weaken the doors of the fort so they can attack in. And you're going to get to watch us as we try to defend the fort and our territory. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. If you really enjoyed this video and other New World content, please let me know, and hopefully you'll see a lot more of it. So before we begin, I'd like to talk for a moment on what weapons we have on us and explain the abilities that they have, what we're going for, and then at the end of the video we can talk about how we feel like that turned out. As this game is still in beta, we were still heavily experimenting with things. My initial plan going into the beta was to use an ice gauntlet and a rapier, and I, 10, 15, 20 hours in, scrapped that idea and switched to something different. What we're running for this war is a hatchet great axe. We have a hatchet on the front bar and a great axe on the back bar. The hatchet was something I fell in love with very quickly in PvE, just because, more than anything else, just because of Berserk. So Berserk is an ability that the hatchet gets that basically, when you activate it, you remove CC on yourself. While it's active, you get more movement speed, you get more attack power, and you heal over time. You get a bunch of just incredible buffs. But the craziest one is your attacks can't be interrupted and you can't be staggered while Berserk is active. That is a 15-second window, which is a really big deal. So my thought process going into this war was to use Berserk to give myself 15-second windows of opportunity where I couldn't be staggered, my attacks couldn't be interrupted. I had this 20% movement speed, I believe 20% more attack damage, heal over time, very powerful buffs. I could also pop Berserk to free myself from CC, and I was going to use that as my main DPS weapon. On my back bar I have Great Axe, and while I'm sure many of you know about the whole double hit with a Great Axe and why it's busted and all that, I'm really not using it for that, and you'll very rarely see me use the Great Axe for that. I am primarily interested in 2 things from the Great Axe. Hatchet doesn't, in my opinion, provide a lot of mobility. It does have the Feral Rush, and I found Feral Rush to be useful in very short range sort of scenarios where like you need to engage or chase down a fleeing enemy. It's really good at that, but it's not a great all-around movement skill. And one thing I discovered in 100 to 150 hours of the New World Beta, it kind of cemented what I found in 50 to 100 hours in the New World Alpha, and that is movement skills are absolutely massive when it comes to PvP, especially just kind of random open world PvP, but basically any kind of PvP, you need movement skills, which is why you'll see mages running with a rapier, because they're using the rapier's flesh, the spirally whirlwind spinny thing, just to get in and get away from people, because it's an incredible movement skill with not a lot of wind up or recovery frames. Anyways, back to the hatchet. The hatchet does have one movement skill, but it's very lackluster in my opinion, except for very niche applications. So I'm actually running the great axe for more of a utility weapon. The great axe has a charge, which is a very long distance charge. I believe it's I want to say 10 to 15 meter charge. I don't recall super well offhand, but it doesn't have a lot of wind-up frames, and it travels fairly quickly. And although it does have some recovery frames, it's an excellent just all-around movement skill, targeted or untargeted. And so you'll see me using that a lot to position in and out of battle. And the Great Axe also has a very potent skill called Gravity Well. Now, a lot of people slept on Gravity Well when the beta began, but I realized very quickly that Gravity Well is an absolutely potent PvP tool. More or less, if someone gets hit by the Gravity Well, they usually just die. It's a potent slow that kind of sucks you back into the center, and you'll see us using that a lot to try to set up kills for ourselves, or apply pressure to enemies, or seal kills on other people. So we're running Hatchet and Great Axe. There were a lot of risks in this build because it's very... I mean, I have to be face-to-face with my enemies to do any damage, and you'll see in this war there are a lot of ranged combatants. There's a lot of mages in the back line dumping fire and ice down on our heads. There are lots of mages with life staves. There are lots of bows. There are lots of muskets. There's a lot of ranged stuff flying around, so going with a full melee build is very risky, and I didn't know how it was going to turn out because I hadn't really seen a lot of it at this point. So there's a little explanation of the things we're running at this point. Right, like, oh no! Let's go. So a lot of them are going A. Do you guys want to go A or do you want to go B?
Yes. We said we were going left, so we were going A.
Okay, let's go A. The fighting's heavy at B, so we can rotate.
Quite comfortable leaving A.
Yeah, we're up here. We're at. We can take shots. Looks like we're going the offense. All right, fuck it. Great Axe time. Ben, let us know if we need to rotate back. Aldrich, I'm coming to flank to push up with you. On the left, on the left.
You can harvest while in here.
There's a...
Bam, just chopping wood.
Is it heavily fighting at C?
Yeah, I'm going there. There's more guys. We might have to rotate back to B. Dude, I just did 1,400 damage to somebody. Sit down, Daddy didn't say you could go anywhere. Well, they're in a full-fledged fucking rout. Holy fuck. That is what you call route. Okay, to B. No, they're on B. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I'm on my way. That was a nasty route.
Yeah, they're rotating B back and forth between like A and B.
Oh shit, there's a lot of them coming A.
Let's go. Guys, that was fucking insane for a moment.
Just want to make a few little notes here. One of the things that you'll see in these fights is that they're extremely hectic. You can see we have healing fields from our healers. There are ice fields and fire fields from mages. It's absolutely hectic. And you'll notice when we're in the thick of it, we just go in and just start slicing and dicing. Now, in this particular fight that we're just disengaging from, you saw our health just absolutely disappear. One of the hatchet nodes, the keystone, is Defy Death, where when you take lethal damage, you instead drop to 50 HP for just a moment. And that passive is actually what saved our life in this fight.
What do you want, baby? Gravity well. This is why we win gravity well. Get on the repeater, get on the repeater.
What? Okay,
Good try on the repost, bud. Oh boy!
We have pushed them back.
They are getting fucked.
don't get
Alright, back to C, back to C, back to C. How many battle tokens you guys at? Top right.
50.
Yeah, 140 here. Get the repeater guy.
You might notice here that I told my teammates to go for the guy on the repeater, and then I very quickly decide, almost instantly actually, that nope, we shouldn't do that, and then I don't. One thing you'll notice in this fight, it's kind of highlighted, is I'm never quite sure exactly when I want to go in and when I don't. There's a lot of variables and I'm trying to feel it all out.
Get back on B.
Okay. Hang back to B.
Here is an absolutely beautiful use of Gravity Well. You can see I'm struggling to run down my target, struggling to get on top of them, and then one little application of Gravity Well, and it seals the deal.
Someone's on C. We gotta keep an eye on that.
I have the slow bug. My movement speed is nothing.
Now is when the war starts to get spicy. in the middle of battling the Syndicate, Aldrich gets the slow bug. Now, if you played in the beta, you're familiar with the slow bug. I'm not 100% sure what causes it, but it was a very annoying bug that was persistent in the beta, that has now been patched. It is fixed. It's no longer in the game. But it was a bug that would progressively slow your character to the place where you could barely move. And what sucks in this fight immensely is that not only does Aldrich get it, Bam gets the same bug too. So at a certain point, the three of us that are in a voice call, I'm the only one that is unaffected by the movement speed bug. Just a little annoying thing that that happened. So you'll hear them make comments about it. In a war like this, the last thing you want to have is your movement speed reduced. It's a very big problem.
I'm attacking the repeater.
And that's me down.
Oh my god, we almost clutched that. First death, baby. First death.
Yeah, I can't fucking move, man.
Dude, that's frustrating. Can you get on a repeater?
Hey, back. Here's me. See me? That's me.
You are running same speed as I am.
It's your bug too.
Yes, sir. That explains why I have trouble
Oh, get fucked. Where you going? Nowhere now.
Get the fuck off right. That dude in front of me just
That was so awesome. Guys, I just got killed by a top US senator. That was amazing.
They're running towards A.
Towards A, okay.
They're between A and B. Like in your doors there.
These guys aren't getting shit done so far. And you'd love to see it. That was a mess right there.
I said it. These fights are absolutely messy. You have mages calling down elemental storms. You have muskets and bows lasering across the field. You have guys with hammers doing massive AoE stuns, weakening enemies, all of that. You have a few of us with hatchets, some with swords. It is absolute chaos. And the one thing you'll notice a lot in this war is one of the most potent things is healing. And a lot of times, a lot of fights can simply be decided by, was I standing in the Healy thing, and was the Healy thing enough to keep me alive?
Using the charge and gravity well. And then...
Oh,
No,
I mean,
we can't move. Even
we can
with
barely
that.
Really?
We're like at 20% movement speed, maybe
That
25.
feels bad.
So no matter what we use, we're just crawling.
Yeah. Alright, we gotta go see.
That dude is running faster than the speed of light.
He stole some of your movement speed?
Yeah, because he's moving at like 300.
Oh shit, yes, he's hot. I need help on C, guys.
I've been running the whole time. I haven't.
No worries. Fuck. Otto, how are you? Welcome. We're holding so far. They haven't broken any of the 3 external points they need to attack the gates yet. So far, so good. Homeless, welcome and good to see you. That was our 3rd death. We're running double melee, so we're like getting into the thick of it. Homeless, welcome in. Shiny Bree, welcome. Good to see you, friends. The war is 30 minutes long. I think we're about halfway through it. They haven't taken a point yet, so that's good. Death. Get a gravity ball down. That one hit again. They're on A. Shit. I have no idea how I lived there. Ow. Never mind. Oh, never mind. Holy fuck, what did I get shot?
Remember when I said at the beginning of the video that I wasn't super keen on the hatchet's movement skill? This is why. In this little clip here, you can see that the wind-up frames and then the recovery frames from the hatchet's leap are most likely what got me killed. If I had had a different charge or a different movement skill from a different weapon, I probably wouldn't have died here. But no, this war is awesome. This is really fun. $50 versus 50. It's a lot of chaos.
They need to fix their shit. I think that's what the stuff
That repeater hurts. You guys okay, Dave? Coming.
I died, I was there alone. Versus like 8.
Yep, I'm on the way. I'll be there in a minute. You had orderly war games today, homeless. That's good, I think.
I'm using dodge to move.
Oh God. Where are you going? Oh, that makes me happy. Gravity well is so nasty.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, no, he's out. He's out. Okay.
It's the war.
I will do
Hey,
that.
person running next to you. Well behind you now.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
And
Oh
this
my
is me
God, that's
behind
so
Aldrich.
sad.
Yeah, that is even worse.
Oh my God, that's so sad.
Yeah, like, see, like, it doesn't matter how much we slow them.
That's so stupid. You'd have to slow them to like minus 20%, you know? So they're actually moving backwards.
But then they just turn around and they move quickly. On that we get them.
Hey, let's go! Yeah! Nice job, dude.
One more.
I'm gonna gravity well him. Okay, he's gravity well.
Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, he couldn't. Fuck.
Oh no, he was solo! What
Oh,
a
that's
shame.
John Cena. That's John Cena. I saw him the first day.
Yeah, John Cena's not a bad fire staff user. He's pretty good. I'm gonna record this, upload this to YouTube. I hope it, yeah, because this is really fun. Frames are pretty decent. That was fun. I like the I've got the adaptation for the hatchet jump where you root if you had one behind. Oh no! Oh no! Our healers cannot keep up with this damage.
Kill steal. Blatant kill steal.
Wait, you got ahead of kill steal, or you had someone steal a kill from you?
Someone steal 2 kills from me. Decent irony.
Yeah, we're good right now.
Let's see. I'm crawling. Oh.
We have 8 minutes left. We can totally do this.
We should not be able to use this at this point.
There is so much damage coming down on my head right now. How many fire stabs are in there? Holy fuck! I just had 420 battle tokens a moment ago.
It's amazingly fun.
It is. It's really chaotic. I need my berserker before I can engage again. getting hit for 1,000 to hit. I'm coming up.
Yeah, A is...
Sit down! Don't hurt Bam! He's my baby!
I'm so bad. I'm fast as fuck. Wee.
Fast as fuck, boy!
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Hope me and all the
Yeah, others too.
Fuck. There are so many fire stabs. Oh my gosh.
Don't see them. Like, don't see them.
Guys, if we keep this up, they won't be able to breach the fucking walls. Yeah, same. Ashley, do you know if there's any coffee left out there?
Yeah, there's a little. I'll get it 40 seconds.
That'd be amazing. A little half and half would be just perfect. Thank you. Oh, guys, this is so much fun. I love this. Come here, John Cena. You've been a bad boy.
This
Oh no! Like getting on top of a bunch of fire and ice mages, trying to kill them is so hard.
Tell me about it. They just walk away from me. Turn towards me shooting. I can't catch them. They don't need abilities, they just walk away from me.
Oh, I can't even move now.
Oh my god.
I can only
that's so
jump.
sad.
I can only jump.
That's so messed up.
We heard you like melee.
Okay, A's got a little bit of fighting on. Looks. I'm going back to C. See, we're losing C.
All the jumping is way quicker than running.
You
Oh
are
shit, they're on
right.
B2. They're on B2. They're on B. Thank you, baby.
I just noticed.
Guys, we need B.
A is in dire straits. We're holding, barely.
I'm
What?
looking for someone jumping. Oh, there you are. Look at me. I can't move.
Yeah. If this goes on, we're gonna lose A.
I took an arrow to the knees. But I got an achievement.
Oh no! I feel like a bunch of our guys must be dead because it feels like we're starting to get overrun, like outnumbered.
Longer
I'm
and
just
longer.
constantly in ice fields.
My cooldowns are so much longer. Yeah, the cooldown times are long now.
Can you deal with him?
I killed one of their mages that had the move speed debuff. It looked like he was like crawling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, where'd they go? Oh, they've got repeaters out.
I'm gonna stay on the flag. Just...
Yeah, that's smart.
And here is one that has movement. Nice.
Holy shit movement.
Yeah.
I just saw him, he just sprinted through the screen.
Yeah, that's the dude I was talking about.
I wish I were that fast. Okay.
going, baby.
Yeah.
Guess I better question where am I going?
Well, A is currently facing pressure again, but in 1 minute, it's over.
Oh, I DC for a second. Holy shit.
A is reposted too.
Hey, Captain, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, this game looks amazing. This is our first time getting to do the war, and it's not perfect, but it is fun. Sit down, baby!
And the dude with fire staff trying to shoot me. I had 50 HP.
Wait, he
Oh.
missed the mobile target.
No, I was jumping.
This is awesome. I love this. All right, back to A.
Hey.
Let's go, baby! We held Brightwood,
And I hit.
and
And I
you
hit
had
55.
55. Let's go! That was awesome. Oh my god, that was amazing. Let's go.
Good job.
Woo! Bugs notwithstanding, we did it.
2 coins too few.
Wait, you had 418?
No, I had 664.
Oh, dang.
Well, there you have it. That was the defense of Brightwood. I have never heard of a war like that war, where the attackers didn't get a single point, weren't able to even make it into the fort. So I'm really proud of our Covenant boys for standing strong on Thule and holding back the waves of evil Syndicate. It was a really cool war to be a part of. As you can see, it wasn't perfect. There were some bugs. Sometimes there are some frame drops. But I'd say on the whole, I'm super, super impressed with how the game handles it all and definitely enjoyed the experience. I definitely want to see more wars, and I want to do more. But I was really pleased with this experience. I was also really pleased with how Hatchet Great Axe turned out. It worked really well, I think. You can definitely tell there were a lot of times where we weren't really influencing combat because we were just waiting for a window where we had Berserk open and felt like we could engage and have some healer support. But I still think it was a lot of fun. You know, you could see us like working to try to constantly outmaneuver, try to pick off the back line, like take down mages and ranged attackers, and it was just really neat. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll be making some New World content again come September 28th. Thanks so much.